Ooh, look at that. I got a $15 store credit. Did not expect that. Awesome. Thank you, PlayStation. So, I thought it'd be fun to go through my backlog today, show you guys what's on my PS4 and my gaming shame, because I have so many games that I have not even launched yet, and you're gonna be aghast at the games that I have that I haven't even launched, not once. And this is despite several companies actually sending me the games for free. I still haven't started them up yet because they're a big time investor. And like I said before, I recently started a new job that's 75 miles away. So I'm spending 5 hours a day commuting. So when I get home, all I want to do is crash. And then on the weekends, all I want to do is veg on some TV and not go anywhere and not really tax my brain by playing games. But this is a long holiday weekend, so I'm going to start something. And I hope I'm going to start some game I haven't played. Actually, I'm going to go through Assassin's Creed Odyssey and probably Call of Duty. But let's take a look at my list, shall we? Hope everyone's having a good Turkey Day. And no Black Friday videos from me, because I really hate doing videos that everyone else in the world is doing. And so if everyone else in the world is talking about something, I have zero interest in doing a video of it, because hey, I'm not going to add to that conversation at all. And you don't care about my opinion on what you should buy on Black Friday. With that said, I don't want to do a whole PlayStation Store sale video too. So anyway, let's see what we have here. So I just got Bulletstorm, which was a PSN game. I bought Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Ooh, I got the original soundtrack as part of my deluxe edition purchase. I bought this on sale. It was like $35, so I bought this last week. I realized I didn't have a pool game on my console, and I love playing video game pools, so I got this. I like simple games like this. The one game I'm missing is I need a good tennis game. Wolfenstein 2, I played for about 20 minutes, and I was a little bored with it, but I'll have to pick it up again later. I had actually bought this on my old Xbox Scorpion edition to play it in 4K, but then my Scorpion edition broke. I have, for a quote-unquote tech person, I have horrible luck with technology, as my recent OLED burn-in video proves. I just have horrible luck with technology, which is why I would never probably be a true technology reviewer. I'm just a general consumer who needs stuff. And it's not who quote unquote needs stuff. I'm not going to have like a million consoles or a million different UHD players or a million different TVs. I'm just going to have what I have. And I just try to tell you all about my experiences from a layman's point of view. So I have Wolfenstein 2, Red Dead Redemption. I bought on day one and have not even started this game yet. Just haven't had an interest in starting this yet. Guardians of the Galaxy. I bought all the Telltale games, and now I'm scared that none of them will work. So I went in and I downloaded every single game and all the episodes for all my Telltale games last week. And I'm going to start them up probably in the next week or so, because I'm curious to see if they actually work. I'm going to be really pissed off if they don't, because I never got around to actually playing these games. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, the kind folks said Activision sent over a copy of this. Little known fact, they actually invited me on a Call of Duty junket. I told this story before, but they invited me on a Call of Duty junket last year, and I was hit by a fire truck a few days before, so unfortunately I couldn't go, and they haven't invited me again. So please, Activision, I want a free trip. I can be bored. I want a free trip. So anyway, Batman Telltale series, I hear it's really good, so I really want to play this. I'm hoping it still works. The Enemy Within, same thing. Wolf Among Us, Game of Thrones, Telltale. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I'm actually loving. I played again. This is Ubisoft. Ubisoft actually sent this over for me. So I need to get back on this because Ubisoft was kind enough to send this over, and I really my secret shame is I've never actually played an Assassin's Creed game, even because I can never make it past the Animus portion. But I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I don't have to go through the stupid Animus stuff. It just throws me right into the game, which I really appreciate. And yeah, Activision loves me simply because I cover them every time I go to Comic-Con, and they treat me really nice. They invite me to all their bit parties and all that kind of fun stuff when I go to Comic-Con and other conventions. So thanks Activision, thanks Ubisoft for the continued support. And I bought the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection because it's supposed to be in 4K, but it's probably checkerboard 4K. So I need to play this. But again, I love Assassin's Creed. I love the idea of it, but the Animus portion at the beginning always turns me off. It just does. I'm like, just throw me into the game and teach me there. I don't want to be going through a tutorial in some weird Animus thing. Destiny 2 Forsaken. Again, Activision sent this over, gave it to me for free, and I have not started it yet. Spider-Man, I bought, and I have not even launched it yet. I bought the Day 1 edition, and I haven't even launched it yet. Call of Duty World War II, I was really into this last year, and I have one more, I think I have 2 more levels to complete to beat it, and I've beaten every single Call of Duty game except Black Ops 3, which I haven't actually played because I thought the opening was really terrible. But I got to get back to Black Ops 3 at some point. But Call of Duty World War 3, I love that campaign. It's a great campaign. And for a player of my caliber, the reason why I love Call of Duty campaigns is I'm not going to finish those campaigns in 10 hours like most people. First, I don't sit there and game like 8-10 hours a day. I just don't. So it's the right difficulty level for me. And I can usually take usually it takes me like a good 3 weeks to finish a Call of Duty campaign, which is why I love them. I get a lot of bang for my buck out of it. Plus, Activision sends me every single Call of Duty game for free. Black Ops 3, like I said, I played the first level, didn't like it, never went back to it. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I bought this double pack for, I can't pass up a good deal. So I bought this double pack for, I think $10 a few weeks ago. And I remember back in the day on the 360, I loved the top-down Marvel games, but these 2 games are terrible. I tried playing Ultimate Alliance. I played it for a good 3 hours, and I just didn't like it. It just didn't feel like the old style top-down Marvel games. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Eidos or Square Enix does. God of War, I put 6 hours into this game. Well, maybe I put 5 hours into this game, and that's 5 hours of Michelle time. So I probably got to about level 4 or level 4 in this game, and I just hate it. You see, I only played 2% of this game. And I just don't like it. I don't. The invisible walls are driving me insane. The empty world makes the game feel boring. The fact that it can't jump takes me out of the game every time. The puzzles are terrible. I don't understand why people love this game so much. It looks great, but that's about all. I don't like it. Battlefield 4, I actually was really into it, but then I reached this point, and are you kidding me? It says I only have 1% in this game. I know I have more. I played this game for like 3 or 4 hours one day. I should have more. That's annoying. But I was really loving this game, but I hit one point with the helicopter where I'm getting off the helicopter, and I keep getting shot, and I can't get past that stupid point in the game, and I lost interest. Fortnite, I've never played. Don't care about. I don't care about battle royale games. Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. I bought this twice. I bought this on the Xbox One X on my Scorpion edition when it was $20, and then when it came on sale on the PS4, I bought it for $20, and I had not even started it. Life is Strange, I bought and haven't started because everyone raves about it. Metal Gear Solid 5 is terrible. I buy every Metal Gear game because I get sucked in by the trailers and I play it for like a half hour and I'm instantly bored and I don't pick it back up. Life is Strange, same thing. Battlefield 1, I tried playing the opening the opening story, and the tank battle was frustrating as hell. The controls were really flaky, and I don't like Battlefield's. I don't like Battlefield's multiplayer because the maps are too big, and every time I spawn in, I get sniped. And after doing that for like 20 times in a row, I just gave up. So I never actually played Battlefield 1. Final Fantasy 15. It's a time investment. The problem with a lot of these big RPGs is I'm a huge RPG fan, so I will always buy an RPG, but the time investment, I just don't have the patience for the time investment anymore, so I haven't started this. One day I will. Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition. I haven't started this. I got this on the PSN Network. Rayman, but I hear it's really hard and I don't have the patience. Rayman Legends, I really have to play at some point because it looks gorgeous. Tomb Raider, I actually started. Don't believe that 0%. I started it. I really did start it, and I have every intention of playing this game. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, same thing. Want to play it at some point. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, same thing with all my other Assassin's Creeds. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, this really ticked me off because I made a lot of progress in this game. I already beat it once before when it originally came out, and I was really into it, got through Nuketown and had the same reaction was, oh, they nuked it. After all of that, they nuked it. But for some reason, my save file got corrupted. And then I had to start all over again. And I got to a point where I'm like, why am I playing this? Infinite Warfare, I know it got and again here. It says I only had 16% done, but I beat the story. You see, I hate that. I hate it when these games don't give you the proper trophies, proper percentage complete when you beat a game. When you beat a game, you should be at 90%. I'm sorry, you should be. Ghost Recon Wildlands, again, thank you Ubisoft for sending this over, but I never actually played it. I probably shouldn't be saying that, otherwise Ubisoft will start supporting me. Trackmania Turbo, I love the idea of this, but hey, I don't have PSVR, and it's hard. I tried the other Trackmania games, and after about 5 minutes of crashing, I was like, I've had enough of that. Mad Max was given away as a PSN download at some point. So yeah. Batman Return to Arkham series. I've beaten every single Batman Return to Arkham game. Every Batman Arkham City game. And I started going through Return to Arkham Remaster again on the PS4, but then I went over to the Xbox One X. And I started playing over there, and I got up towards the end. I was at the Killer Croc moment, and then my Scorpio edition kind of broke, and I've had no interest in returning to that game and playing all those levels all over again to redo Return to Arkham on the PS4. So yeah, and I do plan on starting Arkham City soon and replaying Arkham City soon because I love the Arkham franchise. I still go into the challenge rooms, and I could sit there for 5 hours and just play the challenge rooms in the Arkham City, in the Arkham franchise. I wish every game did that, where they had a mode where you could just dive into the good stuff and just go to town. I mean, and skip the story and all that fun stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I love the Batman Arkham games, because I can go into the challenge rooms and just fight until my heart's content, or do the stealth modes. And the Batman Arkham series is actually my absolute favorite game series, and I can't wait till it comes back. And I really hope they do. I don't want microtransactions, but I do hope they make it so that I could actually buy the fully upgraded boomerang. Like after I beat the game, I want to be able to buy the fully upgraded boomerang, Batarang, and the fully upgraded Batmobiles, and the fully upgraded ice bombs and all that kind of stuff because it drives me nuts because I beat every single game, but then it ends up being I still have to continue to grind to fully load up on all my gadgets, and that's annoying as hell because I have enough grinding in a regular game, and all my gadgets are unlocked, but I don't have the full because once you decide to fully upgrade one or two gadgets, then all your grinding is just going towards those 2 or 3 gadgets, but then you have these other 4 sitting over here on the side that still need to be fully upgraded. And I would rather just be able to buy those and unlock them. So take heart, Rocksteady. Make that available to buy. Assassin's Creed Origins, I haven't started. I gotta start this. I actually bought this one. Ubisoft did not send this Assassin's Creed to me for some reason. The Last of Us Remastered, I've tried and I've tried and tried, and I can't get out of the stupid house at the beginning. I just find the opening really boring, and I never actually played. Horizon Zero Dawn, I was really excited to play this game. I started it, was a little bored with it. Then at the time I had a Nintendo Switch, went over to Zelda and put a lot of hours into Zelda, and after I did that, I had no interest in playing another RPG right away. And then I went back to Horizon Zero Dawn, and and the invisible walls, the trees you can't chop down, the swimming and everything, I just felt was substandard to Zelda, so I never actually played this game. Uncharted 4, couldn't get past the first couple of puzzles. Annoyed the crap out of me, and I just stopped playing. Walking Dead, haven't played. Batman Arkham Knight, I finished. I had 3 more things I have to do in order to unlock the true ending. But this goes back to my grinding thing. There's one area where I gotta clear the areas so I can destroy the gun, but I can't destroy the gun unless one of my gadgets is fully upgraded, and I just don't feel like grinding. And again, this goes back to my point. I beat this game, I completed a lot of the side quests, and I only have 24%, and that's annoying. That should be up to 75% at least. Batman Return to Arkham Asylum, again, same story. Uncharted Lost Legacy, haven't even started. God of War 3, haven't even started. For Honor, I started, but I stopped. Kingdom Hearts, haven't even started. Madden NFL 17. Remember the days when Madden was fun? When it was on the 360 and the original PlayStation. Madden used to be a lot of fun, and every year I get sucked in by the trailers and stuff. And the game is still broken. I mean, you still can't put the stupid ball in Madden, and that's annoying. And I hate the fact that it's gone full on sim, and it seems to only cater to the fantasy football crowd. What about the arcade football crowd who just wants to pick up and play? I don't want to run the ball for for 1 yard and fall down every freaking time. I don't want my passing game, every guy I'm throwing the ball to drop the pass like 95% of the time. I want to be able to trade. I want to be able to have Tom Brady on my Redskins without having to figure out the budget. If I wanted to figure out the budgets, I'd go to work. I just want to play the effing game. Why can't I do that with Madden anymore? Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. I already told you my Metal Gear story. Strider, I love, and I do want to get back to this. I haven't started it, but I bought this because it was like $4 or something. The Walking Dead Season 1, again, haven't played. Titans Fusion, Trials Fusion, too hard. Uncharted Collection, I beat Uncharted 2. I can't make it through Uncharted 1 because I find the controls really terrible. And I gotta do Uncharted 3 at some point. Uncharted 2 was a brilliant game. And that's it. That is my game collection. I know I had stuff in my library over here that I haven't downloaded. Let's see what I have in my library. I'm gonna click this. And I know this video is going a little bit long, but it's a lazy, hazy kind of holiday day. So I would be shocked if you're still watching this. But what do I have here that I didn't talk about? I think I downloaded everything. and and again, the reason why I won't get another Xbox isn't because I hate Xbox. I actually really want the platform to succeed, and I think, and I may do a separate video on this, but the reason why I don't have an Xbox One X is, like I said, if you watched the video I did last year, my Xbox One X Scorpio Edition failed on me. And when I couldn't replace it with another Scorpio Edition, I was like a child, a whiny baby, and said, screw it, I just want my money back. When in reality, I kind of wish I did keep my Xbox One X and just got the regular edition. But when you buy a special limited edition console and it breaks on you and you can only replace it with the standard edition, that's like a slap in the face. And I did not want to compromise on that point, so I just sent it back. And now the reason why I may not ever get another Xbox is because I find I just don't like managing multiple consoles anymore. And as much as I hate my PS4 Pro, think it sounds like a jet engine, I'm still salty about the lack of a 4K UHD player on it, and the games aren't as good and crisp as on the Xbox One X. They are good enough. They are good enough, and I don't want to manage two consoles anymore. So I don't want to have the same game on multiple consoles. I don't want to have to buy two separate packages. So I'm already paying for PSN. I don't want to have to buy Xbox Live and Xbox Live Gold again, plus the Xbox Game Pass, which is an amazing deal. And then nowadays you have to have hard drives for these consoles. So for the PS4 Pro, I have a 6 terabyte hard drive that's attached to it. For the Xbox One X, I'll have to buy yet another 6 terabyte hard drive just for that. And then if I want to do game capturing on the Xbox One X, which I would want to do, I would have to buy yet another hard drive for that. So that's 2 hard drives I would have to buy for the Xbox One X and manage. So because of that reason, I'm just going to stick with the PS4 and hope that in 2020 the PS5 is backwards compatible and includes all the 4K upgrades, because I guarantee you most of these games I probably still won't have gotten to until the end of next year. And by then, hopefully, I can play them on the PS5 with my true 4K textures and all that kind of fun stuff. So plus the other reason why I don't have an Xbox One X is my is the simple fact that I have a little arthritis in 2 of my fingers, and the controller for the Xbox One X hurts my fingers. So I can't really play it. Whereas to the PS4 Pro PS4 controller sits perfectly in my hands. So for all those reasons, that's why I don't have an Xbox One X. Not because I hate the platform. As a matter of fact, I love the platform. I love everything they're doing on it, and I don't think the Xbox community is nearly as toxic and as obnoxious as people on the PS4. You see, I don't have PS4 mics. I don't talk to anyone on the PSN network, because I think most of the people who comment on the PS4, at least online, seem to come across as douchebags. And so anyway, but I have a PS4. I'm a PS4 Pro user exclusively right now, and I'm not getting any more consoles. So anyway, I may do another video dedicated to why I don't have an Xbox One X, but it comes from a place of love. So anyway, hope you guys have a great holiday. Talk to you guys later. Bye.